Hey guys, Paul here. Today I'm going to talk about why using prami and caber are a bad idea. I try to dissuade guys, I have for years, from using it, and I think it's a bad idea. And I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't do it. Before we get into it, please take the time to subscribe to my channel. I get a lot of people watching my videos, not that many people subscribing. If you want to show your appreciation for all the effort I put into this, that's the way to do it. If you have any questions or comments about this video, put them in the comment section below. I will do my best to answer each and every one of them and potentially use one of your questions on a future Q&A. If you want to get in contact with me, my contact information is in the description. I am at Paul K. Barnett on Instagram, and I am also on Gmail. You can contact me there at bigp3rd@gmail.com. If you enjoyed this video, give it the thumbs up. All right, guys. So, prami and caber, dudes like all the time, like they think it's a necessity when they run any sort of nandrolone that they need to take prami and caber to control prolactin. It's been my experience that most of the time when you actually look at blood work, that prolactin is not elevated above normal ranges when guys think it is. It's been very uncommon. I have almost never seen it on blood work. I've never seen it on my own blood work, even when I've had ED issues. I think that has more to do with the progestinic effect of nandrolones than it does with prolactin, but I could be wrong about that. That's just my guess. But I, and it's not to say that it couldn't be prolactin, but I think you are rolling the dice when you do that. And here is why. Dopamine, you're fucking with your dopamine. Dopamine, dopamine agonist, there is a thing called dopamine agonist withdrawal syndrome. Look it up. Look it up. If you don't believe me, do a Google search on dopamine agonist withdrawal syndrome. So part of the symptoms are anxiety when you come off of it, depression, you develop pain, sweating, you become apathetic. It is nasty. And I do, especially like I know a lot of guys, there are a lot of guys that have issues with anxiety and have other mental illnesses and stuff, and then are fucking around with these things, which is just a terrible idea. If you're on any kind of medication for anxiety, depression, any other mental illnesses, and you're taking a dopamine agonist, you're just asking for it. You're stupid. I'm sorry. You're dumb. And if you struggle with any of those things to begin with, maybe you need to just stay away from the nandrolones. Just a thought. Just a thought. And another thing, I've seen some studies recently that show that Masteron actually helps helps drop prolactin levels in blood work as well. So, give Masteron a try and see if that helps out. But honestly, the first thing I would do is if you feel like if prolactin is the issue, lower the dose of the compound. Maybe you're taking too much nandrolone. Maybe you're taking too much tren. Pull the dose down. Fix it that way. I mean, it seems like dudes want to get in this mindset of just throwing more drugs, add drugs to take more drugs, which is just incredibly, incredibly dumb to me. Fix what the offender is before you start using ancillary drugs to treat it. I mean, less drugs is always the better option. Less drugs is always the better option. And you do not want to be fucking with your anything to do with dopamine in your body. You're just asking for trouble. Asking for trouble. Especially if you already struggle with depression and mental illness or any kind of anxiety or anything like that. You're playing with fire. All right, guys. That's all I got. Don't use prami. Don't use caber if you don't have to. I don't think you ever have to. I've never used it. Take care, guys.